Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to create a responsive sidebar in an Angular app with a toggler. First, we need to create your Angular project as I just did. And let's take a look at our directories. Inside source directory, let's go and open our app component.html file. As you can see, it's totally empty and we are actually ready to get started. First of all, let's create a component so that we can put our sidebar over there and then use it in our app component. npx ng generate component sidebar and hit enter. After a component is created, it will be added to the app directory. The next thing we need to do is to connect our Angular app to Bootstrap. And so search for get Bootstrap and click on docs. Alright. Scroll down to get these parts, include Bootstrap's JS and CSS, and copy the link right on the bottom of the title tag. Go to your source directory and open your index.html and paste the link over there on the head tag. Well, I have already done that. And the next thing to do is to copy the script tag right on the bottom of the body tag and paste it here as well, and never forget to add this defer after script unless it won't work. Save the changes and close index.html. Now your app is connected to Bootstrap. Let's look for some sidebars. Search for Bootstrap sidebar and scroll down. We need a very simple one. This site is my favorite. Let me click on it. Alright, it has provided me with HTML and CSS code. We have to copy these codes and put it in our own components. Let me start with the HTML part. You only have to copy the division with sidebar class. That's what we need. And go to your sidebar component. Inside HTML file, paste this HTML. Okay, and then the CSS part, copy the whole CSS and go to your sidebar component CSS and paste it. Save the changes and we need to run our app now. But before that, we need to take this selector from the TS file and add a tag of it in our app component so we can see our component on the main page. Okay, as you can see, this is my sidebar, but this is not totally responsive. For example, I want a toggler here, so when I click on it, the sidebar comes in and out. So let's implement it. It's pretty easy. Go to your HTML file and you need to add a few or more layouts to do this. Right on top of your sidebar division, let's create a button of class btn outline white. And the text will be toggle. So whenever this button will be clicked, let me change the class and add btn. Okay. Whenever this toggle is clicked, the sidebar is going to collapse or just disappear. Let's go to our TS file and first of all do the init stuff. Okay. What we need here is a Boolean variable. So it tells us when the sidebar is collapsed and when it is not. So let's define it. Collapsed Boolean, and the default variable will be false. Okay. And we need our button to change the value of the collapse variable. So whenever it is clicked, it will If it's false, it will be true, and if it's true, it will be false. So we need a function here as the onClick. Let's call it collapse, and let's implement it in our TS file. Collapse. Okay. What it will do, it will not the collapsed variable. We use this character. Okay. This should be collapsed, the variable name. Okay. And the next thing is to connect our sidebar to this condition. So I need an ng if tag. So whenever collapse is true, the sidebar will display unless it would not display. And inside the ng if, we just need to write collapsed. And that would be all. And as you can see, by default, it won't show. And if I click on the toggle, it will appear. You can actually, add tons of animations for this sidebar, or even, change the button into an icon. Just wanted to show you the functionality and the logic. That would be all. This is how you can actually create your responsive sidebar in your Angular app, and hope you understand how to do it. Let me know if you had any questions in the comment section, and thanks for watching.